Okay, so I actually did this before, but my microphone was messing up. So it was bad. My voice was bad, so I have to redo it. Okay. Oh. Does this icon here mean don't drink this? It says acidic water, so I'm going to go out on a limb here and say we probably shouldn't drink it. Then again, it's empty, so it's not like there's anything to drink anyway. Acid water. So what, like vinegar or something? I suppose. I think this is probably more like the water they use in beauty products. It's a plastic bottle. This one says natural water. Do you think that means we're supposed to put water from nature into it? No, Clover. Look at it again. It doesn't say natural. It says neutral. Oh, you're right! That means it's not acidic or basic. It's right in the middle. An empty plastic container. It says basic water. So does that mean we're supposed to put basic water in here? Okay. Hey, there's something in the drawer. Huh. Wonder what it is. What do you think this is? It's got a sort of metal shaft here. And it's got these grooves cut all the way down the side. Yeah, like a male screw. Maybe we need to combine it with something. Whoa. Oh, what are you doing? You broke it. Whoa, what the hell? This drawer is warm. That's ridiculous. Why would a drawer just be... You're kidding. It really is warm. What's going on here? You took this out of the dolly, right? Yeah. Then maybe it's for the heating food up. Someone could have used it recently, so there's still some residual warmth. And you also want to take a note of these dates. I wrote them down before. So you want to remember those dates. They're important. Okay. Why the hell did they put a cabinet back in a corner like this? It's really hard to get to. Agreed. It's got a sliding door. Alright, let's slide it then. What's this? A binder? It's got a couple pieces of paper inside. We probably ought to hang on to him, huh? Okay. You see this red button? I think it keeps the wheel in place. So if we push it, it'll unlock. I think we can move this thing if we release all the locks. Sounds good. Let's get to it then. Okay. All right, all the wheel locks should be released now. Good, let's see if we can move this thing. Okay, let's have a look inside. There's a binder here too. And this is, what, some kind of chemical? Let's take that binder first. Now the chemical. This is a chemical for testing pH. You can use it to test how basic or acidic something is. Didn't you ever do that in school? You put it in water and the water changes color depending on the basicity or acidity. Ugh, mouthful. I wonder what this thing is. Well, it's full of ice cubes.
Do you think maybe it's an ice machine?
It's pretty big for something like that.
Maybe it's an industrial ice machine.
These look like handles, right? I wonder if you can lift it open. Let me give it a shot. No good. Won't even budge. Oh, wait. This is a beaker. There's nothing in it. Thank you, Alice, for your wonderful insight. What is this? A button? Looks like it. Are these threads cut into the inside? So, like a female screw. Maybe we can combine it with something else and make it a bit more useful. Alright. So, obviously, combine it with this. And now we've got a button. We probably need to attach it to a machine, though. Have you seen anything that looks like it needs a button? I have, actually. Right here. There we go. Should be in there pretty good now.
Yeah, looks good to me.
Well, why don't you go ahead and push it? And there. Did you hear that? Yeah, sounds like the lock opened.
So we can open it?
I'd assume so, yeah. Huh. So it is supposed to open.
Oh, it's empty.
I wonder why. Looks like I can open it from both sides. See?
I think you could do that from the front or back, too.
Then there's no hinge, it's just one huge lid. It's just sitting on top of the bottom.
Hey, does it look like there's something inside that ice cube to you?
Yeah, you're right. I wonder if we can get to it. Well, we won't just be grabbing it, that's for sure. This glass is in the way.
How about dropping it through that hole?
Hole?
There's a square hole down here, see? I think you just need to slide the ice cube into it.
How?
I really have to explain it? Alright, fine. Just pay attention.
You can slide 4 of the ice cubes, but there is a limit to the number of times each one can be moved. Once you've reached the limit, the ice cube will freeze in place. Okay, got it. Here goes. I'm not very good at this. There we go. It worked.
Good job, Sigma.
Open it up. We should be able to get that ice cube now.
big ice cube. And it's got a
card of some kind. Looks like it's about the same size as a credit card.
How do we get it out?
Maybe we could throw it against a wall or something. No, that might damage the card. So you just want to, wait until it melts? There's got to be a faster way. There is.
You put the ice cube in the warm drawer, right?
Yeah. It'll probably melt eventually. That's a waste of time. Just stick it back in the dolly. Alright.
What do you think this machine is? The bottom part looks like some kind of dolly.
It's got this 5x5 grid of metal boxes.
The top row's empty, though.
Yeah. Do you think we're supposed to put something in them? Well, not something, I guess. Probably more boxes. Why are you just standing there staring off into space? Snap out of it! I was thinking of putting the heating drawer back into the dolly. Oh, I see. Sorry for getting in the way. Go ahead, then. Do what you've got to do. Alright, now to put the drawer and the ice back inside. Oh, you hear that? It's probably warming up right now.
We should probably keep an eye on it.
Sounds like it's done.
Open it up and have a look.
Hey, look! The water from the ice melted. Ah! Hot! The card's underneath the water. Okay, here goes. Ah! Are you okay? Just kidding. Dick move. So what do you think the deal is with the card?
Well, it says visitor ID on it. So wouldn't it be for, like, authenticating or something?
Or authenticating? We might be able to use it to activate something. Okay. There's what looks like a card slot below the monitor. Alright, let's slide this baby in.
Yeah!
Go for it.
Hey, what's going on?
Looks like it's on now. Why is the screen red?
Do you think something's wrong?
Wait. It says something. Number of ration boxes insufficient. Please rectify. Cannot verify presence of acidic water vessel. Please rectify. Cannot verify presence of neutral water vessel. Please rectify. Cannot verify presence of basic water vessels. Please rectify. Alright, so that's what's missing. So we'll do this. Now, you need to use this. What's this thing? Well, it's got a faucet, so
I think it's connected to the water storage tank up there.
So you'd use it to pour water? Yeah, there's a drain too. Oh yeah, in the middle here.
Sigma? Don't you think you could use that here?
Okay. And so there should be a pH detection document. So the closer to 10, the closer to blue, it's basic. Green is neutral, and orange to red is acid. Okay. So let's fill this beaker. And then to test it, combine. So you can see it's pretty blue. Oh, hey, look at that.
The pH detection chemical worked.
It's a deep blue. Well, going by the pH color scale we got, it looks like the pH of this solution is 9.
This is the water you got from the +3 button, right?
Right. The water you got when you pressed the +3 button had a pH of 9, right? That would mean it'll be pH equals 6 when you push the 0 button. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so it's very basic. So we'll empty that out. Down the drain with you. And we'll fill it up with basic water. Okay, so she mentioned that 0 is 6. So I think +1 is neutral. But let's test it. Okay, so that's pretty green. The beaker's full of water I got by pressing the +1 button. After I put the pH detection chemical into it, the water turned green. This appears to be water with a pH of 7 or potable water. And we can use it with pots. Okay, alright, that's nice. So I empty that. Sorry if you can hear the motorcycle. Or it's more like a moped. Okay. And if that's 7654. The beaker's full of water I got by pressing the -2 button. After I put the pH detection chemical into it, the water turned orange. This appears to be water with a pH of 4, like the water used in some beauty products. Alright, so that is the water we need. Okay. There we go. Okay, and we should be able to put it back on the dolly now. See, I think that's it. Number of ration boxes insufficient. Please rectify. And that's it. So we got the water taken care of. We just need that. Okay, this one is kind of my favorite.
Hey, this is from a calendar, right?
Yeah, it looks a little weird though.
Wait, I think there's something written on the back of it.
The day the man was abducted. Oh yeah, there is something back here. Okay, and that's important too. Oh hey, the screen lit up.
It looks like it's designed to turn on when you touch it.
I think we need to type something in.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give it a shot. Okay, so to do this puzzle, it's pretty easy. So the dates on the dolly will get you the escape password. But that little puzzle on the back of the file we just picked up will help us get the password. So the date the man was abducted. Now we know Sigma was abducted December 25th, Christmas Day. So you look for that date, and there's 4 rows. So there's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 groups. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is the 10, 11, 12. And you want to find December 25th on the grid. So that would be column 2, row 13. So 10, 11, 12. But then it's going to ask you the number and the column and the row. So since it's column 2, that would be column B and 13. Can we check? Yep, here we go. The screen's blue now.
Do you think this could maybe possibly be it?
Yeah, it's probably the safe password. That's good, right? Well, there's one problem. This screen shuts off after a set amount of time.
No! We need to be fast!
I can do it. I've got a really good memory. All I need is a moment. Okay, so it's sun, sun, star.
Well, did you memorize it?
Indeed I did. It's locked away up here.
Huh.
What a relief. Okay, and so the dates on the dolly, the first one is January 13th. So I already know that's going to be that row, that group. Let's take a look at the calendar. So we have January 13th. So I'll be, it's the third row. A, B, C, D, E. So E3. There. Did it work? Look at the shelves. Huh? The shelves, the drawers, whatever you want to call them. Alright, and a ration came out. We're going to find the others, though, first before we grab it. So then we have March 27th is the next one. So we look March. So it's column B, row 14. There we go.
Look, another one. It just popped out.
Okay. And the next one is May 7th. So May. So column A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So A7. There we go. Come on, drawer. All right. The next day is July 30th. I say it's this one. Okay, yeah, there it is. So July 30th is column A, 1, 2, 6. So A6. That's 4.
Looks like there's another one.
And the last one is November 11th. So here we have November. So A, B, C, D, E. So G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So G6. Okay, there we go. Okay, that makes 5. Come on, let's do this. Box of pasta rations. Box of soup rations. Box of salad rations. Box of meat rations. And box of fish rations. So we have all of that. Here we go.
Look at the screen.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to figure out the nutritional value for each meal. Right, let me give it a shot. Okay, so as you can see, this is okay, as it says. It won't let me see it, but so this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And in here, we should be able to see the nutritional balance chart. So as you can see, the meat ration has 1 carb, 3 protein, and 3 fat. The fish has 1 carb, 3 protein, and 2 fat. The salad has 2 carbs, 1 protein, but 0 fat. The pasta is 3 carbs, 1 protein, and 2 fat. And the soup is 1 carb, 2 protein, and 1 fat. So this is what we need for each day. So this is A. So A has 2, 4, 6, 8 carbs, 10 protein, and 8 fat. So B, we need it at 7 carbs, 4 fat, and 9 protein. C is 8 carbs, 10 protein, and 9 fat. D is 8 carbs, 11 protein, and 9 fat. And E is 9 carbs, 10 protein, 10 fat. Okay. Okay, so right now our data is we have the 8 carbohydrates. We need to get it to 7. And 8 fat and 10 protein. Okay, and the ones that have the most fat is the meat. And this has 0 fat, so let's get that. Okay, so we need 1 more fat taken away. What has an odd number of fat? Meat, I already took that. Soup has only 1 fat, so let's take away the pasta, which is 2 fat. And replace it with soup. No. Right, and we're good. Okay, C needs 8 carbs, 10 protein, and 9 fat. What does it have right now? Okay, it has 12 protein, 7 carbs, and 11 fat. And it has 2 meats there. Let's take away at least 1 meat. Okay. 8 carbs, so 1 more carb, 1 more fat, but keep the protein. Okay then. So let's see. Okay, so I just need to get the protein. So maybe too much fish. Let's see here. There's too little fat. Oh, well, I got that one good. There we go. Ah! I just solved the shit out of this puzzle.
Hey, aren't you getting a little too excited?
Yeah, it's kind of freaking me out.
Did you see the screen?
Star move. Star. This looks like the password from the AB room and the infirmary.
You did it! Now we can open the safe.
Alright. It's done.
This is a safe, right?
Yeah, it's just like the one in the AB room and the infirmary. So all we need is a password. Should be just like the others. Okay, and let's get the sun one. 1, 2, 3. Ha! It opened. Okay, and now we got some new secrets. Twice cooked pork, a Szechuan dish. It is made by pan-frying pork, cabbage, bell peppers, and green onions with doubanjiang or tianmianjiang for flavor. Paella, a Spanish dish where one cooks rice, meat, seafood, and vegetables in a shallow pot, seasoned with saffron. Nasi goreng, an Indonesian dish made with pan-fried rice seasoned with sambal, kecap manis, and terasi. Schnitzel, a German dish. It is made by mixing together meat, flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs, then frying the mixture in butter or lard. Yukgaijang, a Korean dish. The process involves stewing beef, vegetables, namul, and powdered chili peppers together very slowly. The resulting meal is very spicy. Borscht, a Russian dish. Preparation is very simple. You just stew meat and vegetables together for a long time. The finished meal is garnished with beets and sour cream. Tom kha gai, a Thai dish made by stewing chicken, chili peppers, ginger, and nampula in coconut milk. Very spicy. Chef's pasta. Whatever the chef feels like making. Sometimes you don't know what it is until you take a bite. Sometimes you don't even know then. Words 0th to 3rd says before he leaves. There are a few variations. Have a nice trauma. Have a nice trace. Have a nice trumpet. Free the Soul. An emerging religious organization with a rapidly growing membership. Some figures claim their congregation numbers over 1 million in countries across the world. Originally, the organization called itself Free the Soul of Y, but later dropped of Y to become simply Free the Soul. The founder of the religion is known only as Brother, and his true identity is a mystery. Only a small number of the highest-ranking members have ever seen him. The doctrine of Free the Soul demands that its adherents separate themselves from the world, free themselves of lust, and release their souls from their physical bodies so that they can be purified. Its followers believe that they will be born again as a new race, and that the world will be transformed into a place of equality with no conflict or poverty. Considering how a peaceful world of equality with no conflict or poverty usually plays out in the movies, they seem like a pretty scary group of people. Myrmidons. Free the Soul is a powerful new religious order dedicated to establishing a new world order, and the Myrmidons are their elite frontline soldiers in that secret war. The general public knows nothing about the Myrmidons, but their actions have put them on watch lists of intelligence communities across the globe. Rumors say that all Myrmidons have the same face, suggesting that they may all be clones of a single person. No one knows where this rumor comes from exactly, but I can tell you that it's a very credible source. Brother. The founder of Free the Soul, although he prefers not to be referred to as such. As a child, he had a younger brother whom he was very fond of. Unfortunately, the worst happened and the younger brother was murdered. Rage and despair filled Brother, and for 9 days and 9 nights he was consumed by his own misery. On the morning of the 10th day, however, he had a revelation. Mankind was rife with base desires and needed to be purified so that a new world could come into being. God had spoken to Brother and given him a mission. Brother dedicated his life to realizing that mission, and at the age of 26, he established Free the Soul of Y. He claims that Y is a symbol for miracles. Bracelet 3. Here is some information that isn't revealed in the game. The bracelet put on the left wrists of the 9 participants in the Ambidex game has an important feature that's never mentioned. As soon as it's put on, a needle on the underside activates and inserts itself in the wearer. That doesn't necessarily mean that it injects a drug, only that it activates and pierces the skin. Maybe there's something on the needle, or maybe there isn't. All that's certain is that when someone puts on the bracelet, they get poked. Alright. And we'll get the escape password. So it was star, moon, star, I believe. Yes. Piece of cake. All right, let's see what we've got. First is a map.
It says floor B.
The one we found in the infirmary said floor A. Yeah, so did the one in the lounge.
Then that would make floor A the top floor, right? I mean, we rode the elevator down to get here.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's keep looking. There's a lot of stuff in here. These must be key cards.
They have moons on them.
Then these have to be the cards the announcer was talking about. We've got 2 of them, just like with the sun keys. You take one, Clover.
Huh? Why?
Well, you're solo, right? Alice and I only need 1.
Oh, right.
Got it. Now, what have we got left? A key.
Is that the exit key?
Yeah, it must be. This is our ticket out of here. All right. What are we waiting for? Let's go. This is the exit. It's locked. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Do it. 3, 2, 1.